Maybe it's unusual to talk about a random brick in your garden, but here we go anyway. This brick is covered with a pleurocarpus moss, pleurocarpus, meaning that it forms a mat over the entire area of the brick, or at least on one side. And this has been in my garden probably at least 8 or 9 years. And the moss is quite easy to see, and it's got various characteristics. It's got fruiting heads and a good deal of leaves on it, and it's also managed to catch up a bit of fabric over which it's now growing. But the mat on the brick is very tightly bound, probably by rhizoids, and so it's very difficult to remove from the brick. And I think many builders that want to use bricks that have got moss on find it hard to get rid of them. The fruiting heads are easy to see close up. The leaves are quite variable in shape over the body of the plant, so it might be quite difficult to identify this. However, I am fairly sure that it's a moss called Brachythecium rutabulum, and I'll show you why when we come to a look at an identification page in a book. But we're going to look at the fruiting heads close up. There's the first one, and one of the things that you'll find about this moss is the fruiting heads do change with age, so that can make identification a little bit tricky. Here are some more, a slightly different shape, and the peristome teeth are visible on this one, and also the leaf structure is fairly readily visible also. The variation in shape you can see there, though I think possibly the one that's in the best focus here is actually coming towards you, and you can see the peristome teeth there. The leaves, particularly the ones in the center that you can see there, give the best idea of what this plant is, and I think it's Brachythecium rutabulum, though believe it or not, this moss is not listed really as growing on Brickwork. But I do think it's this moss, and the book I use, or I try to use for identifying mosses, is this one, the Observer's Book of Mosses and Liverworts. And on plate 51, which you can see here, on the bottom right, we can see the moss that I think this is, which is Brachythecium rutabulum. A very common moss, so perhaps not surprising it's on brick. Thanks for watching.